Welcome to Talk SarBack. I'm your host, Richard Sarcophagus. You may know me from producing popular shows like SarPac's Late Night Ranks on the RankSarpac channel.
This is crazy. This is food.
So far.
Real food.
I'm here today with legend, nay legend, Simply SarPac. Welcome to the show.
What a set you have. This is wonderful. Who is your designer? I have to get your production designer's name before we end this, or I'm going to kill myself. On your show, live on your show, you have to do what I say.
I've been following you a long time, an icon of fashion and style, wholly unique and equally unapologetic. Simply, I could not be happier to be sitting with anyone else. So myself and many other fans, of course, are all wondering, have always wondered, where does the name Simply SarPac come from?
It's toasty in here. I love your fire. That is wonderful. That is something. You've done something with this. I love what you've done with this. Let me just remove my scarf. My God, I look like such a fat sow. I'm the sowest of the plowest. No, I think it's fantastic.
Where does the name, the channel name, Simply SarPac, where does that come from?
Well, as you know, I love my job at the power plant.
That's wonderful.
But I left and I started to work for a different clothing company. It's mine. I have a few enterprises going at the moment. I have a fashion line. I have my book of poems.
That's
I have...
What are you doing?
You know, there's too many. I mean, candy. I might get into candy. I've been watching a lot of that show Unwrapped with Mark... What was his name? Mark Summersby? Right? The man, and he did the Unwrapped, and it was the show about candy. I'm sorry, what was the question?
A lot of fans, including myself, have wondered, where does the name, the channel name, Simply SarPac, where does that come from?
Right. Well, I came up with it myself. I think it was just because I'm simple, you know? Like, I always do my videos. Like, today I have the Pride Band Apple Watch. I think I had that in my last video, too. I mean, I bought more. It's not that I haven't been getting views on my channel, and it's just that I like this one. It's my daily driver. When you go golfing, it's a little known thing, but every golfer has their favorite driver. My favorite driver, I can't choose between Adam or Minnie. But, golfers have their favorite driver. And the driver is what you use to really knock that little golf ball into the air when you're doing your first tee off. I like to tee off every Wednesday. So I think it became my fascination after I visited Japan. And I became very fascinated with this culture of the simple. Simplicity. And I thought I should definitely co-opt that and take it back to the United States.
That's wonderful. Listen,
How old are we, Richard? Oh my God, Richard. How have I never been on your show before?
I think that's incredible.
This is madness. So yeah, I decided, I thought I would take my name, SarPac, Simply SarPac, and it's a homonym, so, it works.
Well, that's just fine. So, tell us simply, when is the Book of Poems coming out, right? We're all waiting. Book of Poems, right? When can we expect more of a word on that? Can we take that again? So, simply, when is the Book of Poems coming out? The audience and I are dying to... Right, Richard? You idiot, Richard, you're a Alright, so tell us, when is the Book of Poems coming out? We're all dying to know, waiting to die.
The Book of Poems is Coming out so soon. Oh my god, the launch date. It keeps moving up, in fact. That's the reason that I have trouble remembering, is because the launch date keeps moving up, if anything. So the official date... So we should expect a good release. We'll have a big party. Trust me, you'll be the first one invited. What is this coffee? It tastes like trash. I love it.
Well, that's just fine. Simply tell us, you're a poet, a laureate, the poet laureate of the internet, the poet laureate of the style internet. What's your favorite poem?
My favorite poem? It would probably be something that I wrote myself. Oh, Mary, which one would it be? Probably Kitty Cat Blueberry Field.
Well, could you recite it now?
It's kind of... Well, maybe I can think of a shorter one. There's a sequel to Kitty Cat Blueberry Field called Kitty Cat Strawberry Day.
All right, the shorter one then. That's fine.
Okay. If you insist.
Well, go on. I think we all want to hear it.
Kitty Cat. Ooh, Strawberry Day. Walking along, see a doggy say, "Hey, meow. What's your name?" And the doggy came back and said, "Zip, zip, zoo." And the kitty came back and said, "A strawberry for you." And it made me feel almost like I was there.
Can you believe this is free?
And when they bip-bopped together, the kitty cat said, "This weather seems awfully gray. It's a strawberry kind of day."
Yeah,
So that was one that I wrote. That's probably one of my favorite short ones. I think that's my favorite poem that is that exact duration.
this is great. That was wonderful. That was abso-fruitly wonderful. Well done all around. Well, it was only you, but you did a great job. That was wonderful. Well, that's just fine. Tell us, simply, when can we expect the next mixer? We all love the fall mixers so much. You had 2 of them in the past, which were wonderful. When can we get another fall mixer? Are we going to get more seasons?
You're gonna switch to seasonal rankings, which is wonderful. So you can expect a summer, fall, winter, spring, summer, fall, winter, spring, summer. When the little kitty cat came down, it was summer. When the strawberry fields were full of kitty cat clown, it was a strawberry kind of day.
Tell me simply, if you could only have one type of cuisine for the rest of your life, just one, not one dish, okay, just one type of cuisine, that's all you can eat for the rest of your life, what do you think that'd be?
Do you have to ask? It would be Japonese, okay? What do you got? You have sushi, right? And everything else is so fresh and so lush. And like whenever I went there that one time, I was so impressed with how fresh and clean everything was. Even out of the vending machines, which are so fun. Oh my god, if you go there, stop your wallet from coming out of your pocket because those vending machines are so fun. You could blow like $500 in a night. I should know. It was crazy. And like all of the restaurants were super peaceful and fresh and so lush. And I think that that's my favorite. So Japanese, if you please. Thank you. Beg on your knees because I'm the queen. Next. I mean, it's an easy answer. What would be yours?
I would eat bar nuts, pretzels with ketchup.
Ew.
That's just fine.
Totally gross.
So, simply, you are a tentpole of the fashion industry, music, anything that's cool, anything that's hip, Simply is associated with Simply. So tell us, what is your favorite place that you've ever partied? You have to have some stories that would make my pachinko ball drop, right? Make my peggle peggy. Tell us something crazy.
So it was a hen party. For me, I was the mother hen. And oh my god, I had this friend and she would start so much drama. Her name was Jeffrey the Giraffe.
That's just fine.
Simply tell us. Everyone's dying to know. You seem like a creature of lust, a creature comfortable with your own sexuality, and I think we all admire that greatly. But how is your love life? Tell us a bit more about that. Oh, Jesus, it's crazy as how it is. Sometimes I wake up and I'm omni. Sometimes I wake up and I'm asexual. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. You know, and I can go anywhere with anyone and do anything and have a great time. Some people appreciate the facial hair more than others.
I know just what you mean. Simply, I often feel the same way myself when I'm showering in the morning, getting ready for work, and that's just fine.
Tell us simply, what is your favorite word? What is my favorite word? Let me think. My favorite word comes maybe from the old country. Conflabel. It is a word that's sort of... it's a little naughty. It means the equivalent of the pig's anus that you're going to slaughter later that night. Because we'd always pull out the anus. We wouldn't, you know, back home you don't eat the anus like you do in the United States. And so back there, you know, and so back there, it would be, you know, like, you are that anus that we are discarding from this beautiful pig that we're going to eat. It's a wonderful swear word. Yeah. I mean, it has so much utility.
Well, that's just fine. Simply, think we could all use a little bit of culture. What is your least favorite word?
Oh god, my least favorite word. I mean, people make fun of me for this, but it would honestly be corn.
Corn.
I hate it. It's the tackiest word I can think of. What do you think of when you think of corn? Okay. What do you think of? You think of poop?
Corn.
You think of sweaty farmers?
Corn.
And that's only fun sometimes, but it's still kind of tacky. I mean, if you're hooking up with farmers, you're dumpster diving. I should know, farmers only. Hello, I was alive in the 2000s once as well. You know what I mean? Corn.
That's corn.
What do you think of that awful band with their nappy hair? It's ridiculous. Corn.
That's corn.
Oh, my corn's on my feet. Oh, my feet are disgusting because I have corn.
I think you might have sold me. I think you might have actually turned me on. I might have turned me off. I think you might have actually turned off this light switch. No more corn for me, but that's just fine. We have plenty of other vegetables in the vegetable kingdom that will replace my fibrous corn. And that's just fine. Simply, you did the gummy bear rankings video. That was legendary. It's one of my favorites. I've seen it probably a billion times, literally. All of your views are mine.
All of your views belong to me.
But are those your favorite? Tell us, what is your favorite candy? I would love to know. My favorite candy... Oh, look at that. What do you think about that? I learned how to do it yesterday.
Oh, that is fantastic. So much fun. Get your dog and eat it up. Make it with the kids. Bring them back to life.
Right, my favorite candy. I actually brought it today. I'm glad you asked. It's this. See, look. Poppin' Cookin' Tanashi Ramen, right? It is like a cute little ramen kit. You mix water up with these little solutions. And
simply, I want to ask you one last question. It's a classic. Get it from our old friend inside the Actors Studio, Willem Dafoe. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
fierce.
Fierce indeed. All right, Simply, I want to thank you so much for being our guest on Talk SarBack.
Thank you. It was horrible. You're tacky and I hate you.
I want to thank our studio audience. I want to thank you at home for watching.
That was really good, Richard. You did a good job.
This has been Talk SarBack. I am Richard Sarcophagus. You can watch all of Simply SarBack's wonderful videos over on the Simply SarBack YouTube channel. You can see all of my videos with late night ranks over on the RankSarpac channel. I love you. I want you. I want to be with you. I want to eat salad together, and that's why I rank you number 1.